Thank you for joining us here at Living Equity Consulting. Today, we're going to go over our debt action plan, also called our recapture and reallocate plan. With our recapture and reallocate plan, we use modern and simple banking principles to actually help you extinguish debt and build wealth. Besides shifting your focus on changing your current lifestyle to eliminate your debt, our strategy will actually show you how to significantly reduce the interest you may pay to your creditors, reduce the tax burden that you may have, and actually build wealth that will create tremendous cash flow during your retirement. All right. Now, I understand it's tax season. Most of us are planning to either, and keywords planning, some of us don't do it, but it's planning to actually take those funds we're earning or we're getting from uh, uh, our tax returns, our creditors. Now, before you actually give them a dollar, please watch this video, especially you intend to use that money to actually eliminate debt. uh, why not help your money or have your money make interest first, work for you first before you give it to someone else and be back in a position where you started from? Okay, or started at. All right. Well, first and foremost, as you can see here, John, John has, as you can see, a Discover credit card, Wells Fargo, Bank of America credit card, and American Express personal loan, and a car note. All right. And also a mortgage. And with John's plan at his rate, he will be able to be debt free in 34 years and 9 months. Is scheduled to pay $444,000 in interest. Oh my. But his principal debt is only $328,000. So he is double in interest what he'll pay a creditor. But this is insane. Should I say? I don't think I have to say any more than that, right? Let's go to our plan. What our plan looks like. With our plan, John will save actually $217,000 in interest. John will also have his debt paid off and completely in 12 years and 1 month. Okay. That is tremendous. That is more than half. We cut it in more than half of the time that he will be debt free. Now you may be asking, well, how is this even possible, right? How are able to eliminate his debt so quickly? Well, we follow these basic steps. Number one, we identify inefficient payment strategies. What that means, well, after we enter all of John's financial information into our software, the first thing we do is identify areas where income is not being used in the most efficient way. And then our system will recapture and reallocate that money into a more effective way. Okay. Number two, make minimum payments to all debts. See, we're not really changing anything. Your strategy will stay the same regarding how much you're paying. Uh, Only minimum payments are made to all your debts moving forward. And each debt will be paid off in a lump sum at an appropriate time. All right. Number three, build up cash value. One of the major and I would say best components of this strategy or our plan is a uniquely designed cash value insurance policy. This policy will be used to take care or take advantage of many favorable tax codes as we eliminate his debt and build his store of wealth. Okay. And as we fund the policy, or as he funds the policy monthly, he will be building cash value along the entire way. And then number four, take out policy loans to pay off his debt. The insurance company allows John to borrow from his death benefit based on his cash value inside of his policy. Our strategy will tell John exactly when to take out a policy loan to pay off his first debt. Now, as that first debt is paid off, he will use that freed up money to increase his cash value inside of his policy. John is not going to take that freed up money and go get more debt or more expenses. He's going to take that freed up money and reallocate those funds inside of his cash value policy. And there's a reason for this. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, what happens after that? Once I get debt free, what's the next step? Well, now that he's debt free, he can now make his money work for him. The thing about bankers, because as my previous videos have stated, you have three people in life or three teams. You have producers, consumers, and bankers. Okay. Now, our goal, ultimately, all of us, is to be a bank. The thing about banks, they hate employees, not hate, but they don't want employees. They don't have to deal with them. They don't have to. And the only employee they want to have is the money. Their money is going to work for them, right? It doesn't complain. It doesn't call off of work. It doesn't call in sick. It does none of that, right? So now that he's debt free in 12 years and 1 month compared to his 34-year plan, in 20 years, he'll have $428,000 in total assets. In 30 years, now John, in this case, he is 38 years old. John will have in 30 years, age 68, $1.1 million, almost 1.2 in total assets. In 40 years, it's about 78. You have $2.3 million in total assets. Now, imagine the ability to borrow this money from your policy for any reason at all without actually having to go through a credit check or being qualified for a loan, right? You don't have to go through any of those roads. Borrowing in your policy doesn't reduce your ability for your cash value to keep growing either. You can borrow and earn at the very same time. Okay. And what do I mean by that? Now, if I have $100,000, let's just take his situation. In 20 years, he needs to borrow $100,000. Well, you would think that reduces his policy down to $328,000, but it doesn't. His policy will still show $428,000 growing at a 4 to 8% interest rate, and also paying him a dividend, which is free money, of 4 to 8%, as if he never touched the money. Okay. Now, if he doesn't pay it back, because I know you probably say, well, he's borrowing, so that means he has to pay it back. No, he does not. If he does not pay it back, it just comes off the death benefit when he passes away. The loan is at your discretion on how you pay it back. Okay. Now, some additional benefits that come with this plan is, of course, as stated, you're building an asset. This is not a liability. It comes with death benefit, terminal, critical, and chronic illness riders, which means if you are in any of these conditions, your death benefit can pay out until you A, recover, or B, until you pass away. The third benefit to this is the potential to lower taxes in retirement. Number four, your money has multiple jobs. Your money, like I said before, your money is now your employee. It's working for you. And actually, you can get to a point to where you have enough wealth or liquidity in your or cash value in your policy, you could become a banker to another private individuals. Maybe they didn't qualify for a loan. Maybe they do have the assets and collateral, but maybe the interest rates were too high at the bank, or maybe they just really didn't qualify. Now you can take their collateral and give them a loan on by using their collateral as a downside, just in case they don't pay you back. Maybe give a 70% LTV on that collateral, right? There's many ways you can do this. And of course, one of the best parts of doing this is future support and advice from a debt action specialist, which is me. I will always be in contact with you. We build relationships. Dollars only last for a moment. As soon as we get paid, we go spend it, food, light bill, gas, mortgage, credit card debt, blah, blah, blah. That money's gone, right? But what lasts forever is the relationship we build with our clients. All right. We will do annual follow-ups. We will make sure that the product's being used as we actually advise or inform you to use it. Or if there's any additional things you might need from us, maybe a trust or more estate planning products, we are here for you to offer that. Now, again, as I stated before, it's tax season. So please do not go out there and immediately give these creditors your dollars. Let's help you make your money work for you and be the bank. All you got to do is trust me. Now, if you want to learn more, visit thompsoninsure.com. Thompson with the P, ThompsonInsure, okay.com, and livingequity.org. All right. And schedule wealth protection consultation. It's free to do so. And we would love to help you. Again, we appreciate you, and always be the bank. See you on the inside, you guys.